Hello, and welcome to the 2015 section Email Opt-in Preference and Recovery Email Webinar. I'm Marty Vince, the Vice President of IMD, the Image and Membership Department. I'd like to talk about IMD's goals in the Chartered and Support section membership. Our topic today is the Email Preference Center and Recovery Email Program. I'd like to encourage you to take it to the members. Take the information you're about to receive today and present it before a technical meeting. We provided a short few PowerPoints that you can collect from our Membership Resource Center and take it out in front of the members in your board. I'd like to remind you about Active Grace regular activities and the Membership Chair resources, where they can be found and what else you can get to help you out with your duties throughout the year. So just a reminder, we're chartered to grow and manage the ISA brand and grow membership. Our roles are to marshal the society resources and to work with section membership chairs, but the section membership chairs work directly with local members. So I'm going to stop this because I'm not doing so good on this. Hello and welcome to the 2015 section Email Opt-in Preference and Recovery Email Webinar. I'm Marty Vince, the Vice President of IMD, the Image and Membership Department. Today's agenda is going to talk about IMD's goals and our Charter to Support membership. There's just a little reminder. We're going to talk principally about the Email Preference Center and the Recovery Email Program. We're going to encourage you to take these concepts to the members. I'm going to do a little reminder about the Active Grace and how valuable that is for regular activities like that to occur with membership section chairs. And then just show you where the membership chair resources are one more time. So the goals of the IMD department are to manage the ISA brand, retain and grow membership. We're there to marshal the society resources, but section membership chairs are to work with local members, so our programs are to help you. IMD and section membership chairs should and can work together so that we can combine our forces instead of work independently. And just in case, if you have a passion for membership, would you consider joining IMD to assist at the society level? Please feel free to give myself or Rachel McGuffin a call. So today's main topic is the Email Preference Center. Have you received one too many emails, or do you know somebody who has joined up and received all the emails ISA could possibly send? Have you unsubscribed all, but didn't realize you wouldn't be getting the section or divisional news any longer? Do you wonder how to better manage emails? So this session will talk about opting in and opting out through the Email Preference Center. We have to respect their wishes, and so there is a privacy option area where you can log in and select the topics. Method 1, to select the topics you wish to receive. Method 2, you can also go to the bottom of any ISA Society email and as a subscriber, change your email communication preferences there. And in this presentation, if you click here, it'll take you to the link directly. But what we're going to look at today is method number 3, the Email Preference Center that's underneath your member profile. You can do this and follow along with me if you'd like. You can go to the isa.org site and log in. Go to My ISA account and go to Phone and Email on the right side of the page. So after you've logged in, you'll see that down here, there'll be address, phone, and email. You want to go to that location. By selecting the opt-in, opt-out, by the way, these are screenshots, this will take you to the opt-in area. So these kinds of lists will be on the page. Now there are some excellent topics in here, some things you may not have reviewed in a while. So once you've selected what's of most interest to you, it might be a good idea to pick 1 or 2 other topics, decide whether you want them. You can always come back to the Email Preference Center and add more, drop some, and see what else is there. When you check a box, you have subscribed for that topic or that product or service. So on the left, we have the topic related, the technical side of the topics. On the right, we have the products and services. So any training, the webinars, free webinars, training courses offered even by our third-party partners. If you've got some certifications to try and maintain or are interested in those in the future, some publications any events that ISA might have, from seminars to expos to maybe conferences and other symposia. Any changes to standards and other technical reports. Advertising and exhibiting and sponsorship opportunities with ISA. Third-party email communication, which keeps you informed about the developments that are not necessarily, ISA related, but are provided by companies to ISA. Then finally, we've got ISA member-related communications and renewal reminders. Well, renewal reminders is not a lot you can change there. All ISA members are under the ISA renewal reminder program, so they get a renewal reminder by their email address, their primary email address. Member-related communications refers to society news, division, or section. And if you're a leader, you're coded as a leader, and you're going to receive that whether you like it or not. However, these need to be selected to be able to receive those items. If by chance you've picked opt-out of email communications, that will get all of your communications off the roster. So the roster is an Excel spreadsheet that the society creates and can be downloaded by you, the section membership chair. We'll take out the primary email address if the member selects opt-out of ISA email communications. So it's no longer there, and we're supposed to and have to respect their communication wishes. So, if you still want ISA communication from this section, you must go back and opt out of every individual selection, but unselect section communication. So the next thing I'd like to talk about is the recovery email. The recovery email program, well, comes from the fact that most people utilize the work email as their primary and only email. Some members move, and they don't leave us any forwarding email, so the society nor the section can provide email communications, nor can even renew the member. And it's been said most members don't leave, they just fail to renew. So the recovery email will provide a really valuable method that is only to be used in the event that the primary email can't be reached. And so this provides that secondary address. Let's have a look. So we're going to ask members for a recovery email that consists of either home and other email address from another, let's say another work or another source of work, something seasonal perhaps. So again, you're going to log into the ISA.org, go to your My ISA, and down to phone and email on the right side, similar to the email preference center. But instead of the email preference center, we'll go to this area where it says Add New Email Address. You can see on my record here, I've already added 2 of them. And my primary is the work email address. So by adding that email address, we can add, I've already added my home, but you could add other or seasonal so that you can add that and it will act as the second email address that somebody could reach you at. So feel free to share this particular email preference center and this recovery email method with your members before a technical meeting. There's a short presentation that summarizes this center part of this presentation at the very bottom of the operating documents section officer and chair guide, where the membership chair resources are located. I would go live and demonstrate the email preference center to your members and show them how to opt into section communication. Ask each member, each board member, to add a home or other email, and preferably a personal email address should they change their jobs. I'd like to review the Active Grace follow-up that really needs to occur each and every month. Members fall into Active Grace when they are behind on a renewal. And ISA grants them about 90 days or 3 months of an Active Grace period. This list is actually a planning list for a section membership chair for the year. And you'll see that utilizing the Active Grace reports to invite members to the October technical meeting occurs repeatedly. In fact, every month it's something that could be done. And there could be between 5 and 15 messages, or 5 and 15 members that you may need to call depending on the size of your section. If you get a voicemail, you can leave a message. I'm not going to go through the entire script here, but you can certainly view it when you want to download, but it is loaded on the membership section share resource area. If you reach them and have a live person, it can be a little bit more of an extensive conversation. So this is just a guide. You can actually, massage this particular message to anything that meets your needs. But the intent here is to ask why they don't want to renew if they are not renewing. Ask them if they would like to remain on a mailing list. Ask them to renew online. Let them know how many technical events you had last month and how the monthly newsletter helps them stay abreast. And how many webinars you may have run, or how many webinars ISA may have introduced this year. If there's an update for their ISA email address, you can send that to info@isa.org.info. There are a number of available resources. So if you go to the membership materials area and look up your guide, you have rosters that you can download, membership guides to guide you through the year, and a webinar such as this to help you out with best practices. Rachel McGuffin is our staff member to help us. Anything you want, please feel free to contact her, and her email address is at the end of this presentation. So, as I said, most members never leave ISA, they just forget to renew. So please help your members renew and help them remain members. Active Grace supports that, the Email Preference Center supports that, and so does the Recovery Email Center. IMD is reaching out, with webinars like this, to the sections to assist the membership chair with continuing education and best practices. Your contributions are really appreciated. So if you have something that's working extremely well, share it with Rachel, share it with myself, and we'll put that in the next IMD newsletter. We have some plans in the future. A monthly Active Grace campaign will continue to come back and talk and educate about how that's working. A senior member upgrade program. Senior members tend to be retained as well. Many of us qualify for senior membership, but haven't been asked and don't know how to do that. So we'll try to help membership chairs understand that, identify the members in your roster that are qualifying for senior membership. 30% of members have no divisions assigned, and yet it's free for them to join at least 2. Divisional members tend to also get more value out of ISA because of the technical content and remain. So that's a good way to help our members gain value from their membership. We have a lapsed member campaign that will come up very, very shortly, latter part of this year. And that's intended to go back 2 and possibly 3 years to the members that have left us. The Society will first inquire if those addresses and members would rejoin, and the ones that are left will be for the section membership chairs to work with. For those of you who are aware, the Automation Community Campaign will occur probably in the new year. The Automation Community members have now been added to your roster, and they're really considered those as prospects. They've shown an interest in ISA, but they're not full members at all. And anything they receive is digital. They are not, it's not necessary that they receive full membership rights during your meetings, perhaps when you're charging for a seminar, webinar, or a dinner. They're essentially non-members. But what we're going to try to do is find some way to encourage them to become members in certain section activities, getting to know the people that know, getting to know and networking with the folks in the area, and the technical topics themselves are one way to encourage them to become members, besides all the other value, all the other standards, and all the other products and services that ISA has. IMD will also help define, identify, and improve member value and benefits. We need to communicate that better to our members. Finally, if you need any membership assistance, please feel free to contact Rachel McGuffin, and she'll be sure to help you. She's been a great assistance to myself and to members who have contacted her, and I look forward to her assistance. With that, thank you very much.